Enjoy the look there, Aslia. Always appreciate you popping on in. Demon first as usual as well, but I do hope you're well. Thank you for the lurk as well there, Donk. Or are you just copying Aslia? Hope you're doing well either way. No comment. Fair enough. I do hope you're weak as well, though. It's the beginning of the week. It can't have gone that bad just yet, right? For everyone. Can't complain? Hey, that's pretty good. There's almost always something someone can complain on, right? Now you're like, well, maybe there is a few things. The weather could be a little bit nicer. I'll let you say it, Thad. I'm doing well. I'm doing alright overall. Well enough, right? Busy as ever. But who isn't? Anywho, we're in the creative world here once again as usual. I've got to build another tree. Get another custom tree added to the library of trees that I'm making. It's gonna be great. I actually like how a lot of these trees have been turning out so far. They're nothing crazy. They're meant to be something small and simple. Just to break up the monotonous, endless, same trees that we always see in the Minecraft world. Something simple. Almost finished another row. Is that just Streamlabs? I think it was. Oh my goodness! Triple H! How are you doing? Oh, it's great to see you. What were you up to? I didn't even see you streaming. Oh, completely missed it when I was pulling up tabs. What were you up to today in your stream? NMS? What? Also, welcome on in there, Minxie. How are you doing? No Man's Sky, of course. I should have known. Uh, nah, I've never played No Man's Sky. Although it has looked fun. Let's get a lovely shout out for you as well. If you guys don't know Triple H, absolutely lovely. Although I don't think too many people are here just yet. I'll have to shout you out again. I'm playing Every Woman's Sky. I like it, Minxie. Well worth the play. You'll get hooked. I know. I can't get hooked. I honestly don't think I have the bandwidth to get hooked on any sort of game right now. And the few games I am playing, I don't have the time for. I'll load them up and I'll be like, I got other things I gotta do. Panda Bear, hello, hello. How are you doing today? Better than Satisfactory. Whoa. That's kind of crazy to say. I really like Satisfactory. Could always quit building the Pebble Hill. Why would I do that? I like the Pebble Hill. Or, the mountain. I was right when I was thinking what No Man's Sky was. I had a quick look to verify my memories on it. Watching people play it when it first got released, and then it kind of died off for a bit. I feel like I keep hearing more and more about it again. And you're doing good, Panda Bear? That's great to hear. I'm glad. I'm doing well. Well enough. It was awful at release. That's kind of what I remember. I hear they've done well with it. Devs listen to the community. Oh my goodness. We gotta take a pause here and analyze this. The devs listen to the community. Oh, this is a revolutionary idea. And they made a massive comeback. I mean, this has to be analyzed right here. There's something here, I think. That's kind of what I've heard. I wasn't too sure about it. I don't watch anyone that plays No Man's Sky, so it's nice to hear that it's kind of what's been happening. I feel like I heard at one point it was kind of getting a resurgence in players all of a sudden. First time I heard that, that's what I'm saying. I think these different companies and developers they need to analyze what No Man's Sky did here. It's a simple step process. Listen to the community, and then I'll go from there. Of course, you can't listen to everyone's idea. It's like the community to a game are the ones that spend the most time in it, the most time watching it. Why is it hard to listen to a community though? I don't know. I have no idea. You would assume, you'd simply assume that if you wanted to be successful, you would listen to those that use your product. So if you make polls or look at suggestions, it shouldn't be that be too hard, right? Spot on. I mean, it would be the easiest thing. Oh, it's like the biggest thing in the real world. You listen to people's feedback, you take it in. Look at all the feedback they got, and instead of letting it die, they decided to work hard at bringing in all the things the community wanted from the game. And my God, there's so much to do and explore and play and build. Cooking, fishing, playing with friends, being in a space pirate. Expedition's newest features now. You can build your own ships to your custom liking. I mean, it's just that simple. Cosmic, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? How did you find us as well? Did you come in with the H's raid, or is this just a random stream you clicked on? I'm always a little curious. Isn't No Man's Sky the biggest open map world, open world? Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Yes. Isn't that cool? 18 quintillion planets to explore in that game. You know, I mean, at this point, Minxie sold me. Doesn't take much to sell me on a game to at least add it to my wish list. No Man's Sky. It's a $60 game. Oh, waiting for that one to go on sale. Free on Game Pass. Well, that's not free. I don't. I prefer to own games. Oh, hello there, D. Clark. Thank you for the cookies. I'm so excited to add that stack to the solo world. Random stream that sounded fun. Oh, my stream sounded fun? That's amazing because my title's kind of boring. We're also not even in the solo world yet, Cosmic. You give me like, here, I'll start working on the tree. You stick around. I do have a solo world. But we're just getting started on stream here, and over the last few streams or so, we've been building custom trees real quick. Cheats, I see it already. I know. It's outrageous. uh, that's really cool. I appreciate you clicking on the stream then, Cosmic. We'll get to that. We'll get to the solo too. I know you're excited for more. Always. Cheater. So quintillion planets. I guess they did better job than NASA at exploring space. That's really funny. Where am I from? I'm not Irish. Oh, you're saying. Oh, you're saying you're Irish. Sorry, I read that real quick. I'm just from the U.S., from the Midwest in the United States. You're Irish. I love that. Irish accent's great. Yeah, all procedurally generated with its own ecosystem plant life as such too. So far, the system we set down roots in has been off the beaten path and not been explored or discovered by anyone yet in the game. So that was a fun find. That's amazing. Is it the same like map for everyone? Or is it a new map for it sounds like it's the same map for everyone. It's like one big solar well, do you even call it a solar system? It's I mean, I'm assuming so. It's like you get the point. You live in Belgium. That's cool. I just I don't I just live in the US like most of the people on the internet it feels like sometimes. So they also have a better than generation wait, the generation evolution systems. Same map, but with so many planets you can randomly start in within the Euclid. I'm assuming Euclid galaxy that you mainly only meet people at the social hubs. Wait, slow down, Minxie. Take 2 steps back right now. You're telling me everyone's on the same map? Or do you mean there's servers? There's got to be servers. Not everyone on the same map. There's no way. My little ray of sunshine. Guff, where is this coming from? I haven't seen you in so long. Why are you calling me a little ray of sunshine? How you doing there, Guff? It's great to see you. I need everyone to take a step back here. This is crazy. You doing good? How are you? Oh, I'm doing well. Well enough. I'm glad you're doing good. That's great to hear. So when a rando just happens to randomly warp into your solar system, it is rare and exciting. I need Minxie to answer me. Is everyone on the same map? There's no way. It has to be servers. But it sounds like everyone's on the same map. That's extensive amounts of resources. I should go to sleep. It's 12. Oh, you probably should. It's the middle of the week, Panda Bear. Okay. Let's get a couple branches in. So good night. Good night there, Panda Bear. No worries. I appreciate you popping on in as usual. I'll probably see you Sunday. Am I streaming Sunday? I'm streaming Sunday as of now. Either that or Friday for a little bit before you head to bed again. But I stream Sunday mornings my time, which usually work out for people a little bit better. I'm gonna farm points here and listen, don't scream. Oh, I usually don't. No worries there. You have a good night, though. Get some good rest. Step back. I'm going to bed. He's going to bed. Need to go up 7 or 6. Oof, yes, off to bed with you. Think I'm gonna go because I have a lot of things to work on tomorrow. So bye. Love the stream. Oh, sounds good there, Cosmic. It's 12 for you too. Oh, absolutely, Cosmic. You get some good rest too. I appreciate you sending the message twice. I almost missed it. I caught it last second and then I saw you posted it again. You get some good rest though, Cosmic. I'm sorry you didn't get to see the solar world right away. Ed's never screamed in his life. Not properly. I don't really know. They are and they aren't. It's a bit complicated. I know the anomaly in space stations are server based once they reach player limit. Okay. I get it. It's kind of making more sense. Wait, usually? No, usually it's a pretty relaxing stream. Sometimes I get excited, but usually when it's a weekday stream that I I'm a little bit more tired and oops, okay, bye. Oh, you're all good there, Cosmic. You have a good night. Good motivation and trust. Mm. The chance of warping into a system already with people and bases on them are very rare, but it happens. I went to explore a random person's base using the station teleport system. Ended up on an absolute other end of the galaxy, and there were already 9 other players on that planet exploring. Thanks, you don't have to sell the game anymore to me. I don't have the time for this. What did I tell you? See what this does. Yes, come on, Thad. Be a space pirate with us and build a dwarven style base in a cave system. Oh, how lovely that does sound. Maybe when the game goes on sale. Well, we're not too far away from the Steam winter sale. Maybe I'll have more time on my hands then. I usually do, actually. Usually my days slow down. Less plans are made in the wintertime. It's great seeing you, by the way, Guff. I think this has been a first. I haven't seen Dog in the longest time now. I think I've seen you more recently than him than well, compared to like the last time you guys popped on in. There've been a handful of people I haven't seen in a little while now. Not too bad. Always great seeing you too. You too, man, I'm assuming. I'd have to check. I know Dog used to sub to me. Just a continuous sub. It has been it's been a little while since I've seen him, which is fine. I know he took a step back from most Minecraft related things, it felt like. Oh goodness, most of the people I knew 4 or 5 years ago took a step back from stuff. I don't see him too much now. I myself, I think I've just gone on to bigger and grander things in this game. I love it too much. This will look better if I do that. Do I want to do that? Probably. Space pirate. Does sound enticing. You've been working on other things because you cheated on the mountain and finished it, but don't want us to know about it. No, that's not true. Although if I ever really wanted, yes, I could probably finish the mountain in a day or two, or well, probably in more like a week if I wanted to look nice using this build mod, this Axiom mod. It truly wouldn't take too long. One more. I still very much enjoy just the survival aspect of everything. be honest, even world edit and stuff takes time, takes some learning and talent to do well. Oh, absolutely. I had gotten to a point where I was pretty good at building stuff with world edit. This entire build here was done with world edit tools. It was the last thing I did with world edit. It was probably where I was the most knowledgeable with world edit, and I've now left it behind. I no longer use world edit too much. I still have it just in case something in Axiom I can't figure out that I do know just with world edit. But I haven't touched world edit in quite a while since moving to Axiom and learning it more. This was the last thing I did with it. I mean, no matter what, with all these different build tools, you get to a point where you have to just actually place the blocks for your stealth. You gotta make the tileable, well, at least one of them to be able to make it tileable. I loved World Edit. I still like World Edit. I think it's a very good tool. It's just been completely consumed by Axiom. Axiom is such a friendlier tool to try and learn. Because World Edit, if anyone had never used it before, it's just commands. It's loads of commands if you've never used it. And I still have them. I have scripts that are saved that essentially do this. You'd essentially select what you want. Usually you would build out of like concrete and all that. This is I can just build out of leaves in one item, but you just select what you'd want, put a masking tool on or something, and then I had scripts that would do that. It would do all the mixing of the blocks and that. Still have them saved. Very handy. Now, with Axiom, I can just have them saved. I don't even have to like. I just drag it over to my selection. It's such a easy. I wouldn't say easier tool to learn, but it's straightforward essentially. Like most of it is just messing around with it and learning it, which is part of the reason why I started doing these trees, is to just get a little bit faster with the tools. And I've definitely gotten faster. One of the first things we started doing was organizing this once we began doing the trees, because I realized, wait a minute, I don't only want this set of leaves for the trees. I want some other ones. So we got like two different oak leaf I don't know, block pallets, I guess, for the leaves. Got my jungle one for when I actually work on my big jungle trees for the paper hats server. Whoops. Yeah, it's very innovative if you haven't seen it before, Guff. I've been using it here, I don't know, consistently. I don't even think I have like 2 days of like 48 hours of playtime with Axiom in it. I think I've been messing around with it for the last month and a half, 2 months now, maybe 3. But I've really only like messed with the tool for maybe 48 hours. I wouldn't even put it at that. Gotta sleep, see you soon. Sounds good there, Guff, no worries. Oops. And I was messing with Axiom on Monday when I had a little bit of time. I didn't do anything, didn't build anything, but I was messing with it, and I knew it was something that was possible with it. I just hadn't figured it out yet. But there's this stamp thing that is really cool, and you can essentially add different blueprints that you've saved, all file based. I do get some good rest there, Guff, though. Always appreciate popping on in. What was I gonna do? Oh, yes, yes. you know, break up the spacing a little bit more. Got this stamp tool. There's 3 different trees I threw into it, and you can essentially just build a forest of different things. And you could do this with any blueprint. You could do it with houses if you wanted. Of course, these trees aren't meant to be a forest. It kind of works. But I never built these in mind with a forest. These are meant to be more one-off trees. But it's such a unique thing. You like completely change the percentage on them. It is an impressive tool. Anyhow, enough of that. I don't want to bore you guys too much. Got our tree done. Another one added. We got one more of this kind of tree, and I think I'm gonna move on to another version of oak trees. Probably using the same leaf palette. I really like this leaf palette. It's simple on the eyes. I like the flowering ones for these smaller trees, but I think I might try and go for a little bit bigger trees. Probably ones that look a little more like this one and this one that we started with, but a little bit bigger and taller. It's kind of what I'm going to go for. More of a medium-sized tree. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I have a lot of fun messing around with these building tools overall, if you guys can't tell. They're quite impressive. I haven't actually used Axiom for anything in my solo world, though. Oh, wait, no, we did. We did a little bit, but that was just a simple figure out what this bridge would look like in this space. That was it, but everything in my world has still been either was when I used World Edit in my creative world to figure out the box, and the rest has just been hand placed. I think like 90% of the stuff in this world was all just done in survival. Like all designed and built in survival. The other 10% was designed in creative. So that's just the pillars in the front entryway. I guess that tree we did, yeah. Sprinkles of it here and there. My solo world is it's kind of a place where I want things to look nice. I want to make sure I know what I'm doing. Most things I've done before where I've done like rough ideas of it before in the past. Like I've done pathways before. I don't know how the heck to do those. I know I've liked the bushes next to them. Custom trees are newer for me. What was? I'd have to go look back. But I hadn't built my first custom tree until I did a build competition. It was a lot of fun. It was the first time I had ever done a entire build in creative. Crazy, right? I don't usually do that where I build an entire thing just in creative. I do rough ideas in creative. Get the idea going, figure out the size and general details. Anyhow, what were we doing last time we were in here? Anyone remember? I don't really remember. It wasn't collect. Oh, we do need to do that. We need to actually. We're gonna do exactly what we did on Sunday for a little bit. We're gonna go collect azalea leaves because we don't have a lot in this world. Um, I'll do that. What are we doing? I think we just... Did we place down leaves? It's last Friday. I had no idea. Oh yes, we worked on the river, finished that up. Then did the leaves. Is that it? Huh. No, I did grab the cookies just now. I grabbed them while I was on the bridge. Did we get the cookies in your rant on Axiom? Nope. Almost. Started hopping around. I think I remembered because I was so low on cookies here. Thank you for the reminder, though. Can't let those points go to waste. Not like you have enough. Celia. Celia. My goodness. God. We'll turn moss into dirt. Moss is renewable. Okay, I had to reset my router. It was on strike, I guess. It's on strike. What a silly router. It's not supposed to do that. I still have all my beacons in this row? I do. Okay, we'll do it right on the edge here. Time to collect more azalea leaves. I'm sorry for anyone that was here for Sunday's stream. We are doing a repeat of what I did then. But for this world. I know, it was a few years old, so I'm gonna have to look into getting a new one. Yeah, we can't have you lagging out of game nights. Also, I did just throw it in for Thult Game Night. I put it down as Don't Starve Together. I think it'll be fun. Right to the edge. Isn't that working? It's like I'm running too fast. Oh yeah! This is the first stream we're on 1.21.8 for my world. We have Happy Gas. We can get one of those going. We'll make one of those and put it in water. Not that I still don't really like them. I mean, I barely messed around with it. Also, I hope you're doing well there, D. Clark. I feel like you just kind of popped on in as usual. Some things are going a bit off track this week. Already, it's only Tuesday. So I'm trying to make sure I'm here for game night. I hope so. I can't have you miss and Don't Starve Together again. Not when you're hopefully able to join. I believe all I need for a happy guest is some gas tiers, which I probably don't actually have any gas tiers here. We don't, believe it or not, we don't run into gas here often. It's a rough go around the past few days. I'm hoping they calm down soon. Oof, I'm sorry to hear that. Oop, and we gotta do that. This might take a second. We'll just do a nice walk over to my portal while this gets done. It better calm down. My week's going well. Nothing out of the ordinary. As of yet. I'm just busy. There we go, all done. Just as I get to the portal. Just clear that out of chat. There should be gas tiers here. There's a big brewing station here that has a lot of materials in it. If not, I'll check this side first. I believe mob drops are over there. It is kind of creepy how I remember this. None! Uh-oh. I got loads of these. What's this? Ah. Aha! Plenty of gas tiers. Oh, I can't ruin that number. I think I should only need... Well, we'll just take a bunch over to the mountain. You never know. I don't know why I'll need gas tiers, but you never know. I have no reason to ever respawn the dragon. I've killed it the 20 times I need to. And there's villagers there that I don't want to risk. Nether stuff. So sad. There we go. There's a little guy. I so will use this as decoration. We should make a stack of these. So I can use them as little statues in builds. I've heard that's somehow cruel, but I think they're a very cool decorational block. I mean, look at this. Can you imagine just having that up on a shelf? It's like a little statue. What's the back of it look like? I don't know. Could wait. Oh. Could make it into like a lamp. I really hope nobody's here that like really finds these little happy gas things cute. Could make it into a lamp. What? I don't have any of those here either. I don't think there's any of them here. I thought I would put them up here. Just checking. Okay, there's none here. I was looking for an end rod. Is there an end rod in here? I don't think so. I'm not the biggest fan of end rods. I know there's a lot of people that love using them for lighting sources. Probably because they're not medieval enough for me. Not something I would use in a medieval build anyhow. If they're here, they're gonna be in one of these miscellaneous chests, otherwise. So much end rating. I'm sure there's somewhere. Somewhere where I cannot find them. Should really just throw a furnace in here. That's not what I meant to do. It'll work. Did you guys know blaze rods are fuel? Or if you reverse it. Oh, you could so make this into like a weird looking lamp. This chest is a mess. Grab things that will probably never be used. Oh, that's a handy thing to use bundles for. All of these leads. No, I got them. Murder. Many wandering traders have visited. Maybe you can use it to add lighting, etc. to the inside of the mountain. Never know, it may be useful down the road. Say in the Happy Ghast? Are you talking about, what? Enrods or something? Oh, shucks. I've asked too many questions. I'm assuming yes was to the first one. What was the first question? Happy Ghast? The Happy Ghast. Alright. Place Happy Ghast. Put in water. Congratulations, Thad. You got an achievement. That doesn't happen too often. Oh, now that guy's sitting there, can start harvesting these leaves and hope it's within distance. I feel like it's in within distance. Eh. Takes like 10 minutes for one of those, to, I don't even know, grow. Dehydrated. Yeah, I'm sure the Happy Ghast will have some sort of purpose I'll use down the road and be like, this is so handy. Rehydrate? Yeah. Come back to life. Sure, Minecraft is some sort of word of it. No, I'm sure where I might actually use it a lot is at some point I have to terraform the inside of this mountain, most likely. Not all of it, obviously, because some of it will be like rooms like this one, where I don't really have to do terraforming per se, because it's just a big old box and everything's much more refined. But I'd love to have some areas where it's like a big open cave like, and the dwarves just kind of built into the cave. I think that'd be really cool. At least we're not in the nether this time. Get to be in the daylight. So I have a 300 block flat space. Technically have probably a larger flat area. Use all of the land down here as flat. I just didn't bother with raising the land. I only ever shaved it down. But here we go. Back to Azalea. Leaf farming, collecting. I was actually thinking about that recently, and I probably said it as well. It's been a while since I've had to harvest any materials, grind up any materials in my solo world. We've kind of been building and all of that for the last, I don't even know how long. Months now. All I've been doing is building. Like, we collected a little bit of tuff recently, but majority of what we've done over the probably this entire year has just been building. I haven't really done any mining projects in a while after we finished flattening all the land under the mountain here. That was the most recent one. I've crafted a lot of materials. Like, I've crafted a whole bunch of those candles and all that. That was just stuff that slowly builds up. There hasn't been any, like, blocks in that I needed to harvest by hand, manually. We used to spend just weeks of streams where it was just collecting resources. A little dark over here. Makes me a little nervous exposing this wood. Let's grab some temporary torches. Need to replenish that too. Because then the torches will just break when we break the trees. Instead of doing trim lights. Didn't think about that too much. Was hoping it wouldn't reach too far into the mountain. That is the one downside. The mountain's grown so much. It's kind of getting tough to do this under it. Can't really have areas that are spawnable. Because something will spawn. Previously, the mountain was not as far along. So it didn't matter. Then... There we go. Another couple layers here. Maybe I just go for it. Oh my goodness, it's already that time. We've already been going for an hour. Let's click snooze on that here temporarily. Oh, there's skeleton horse. Are you enjoying your time on the box? Hope so. Nobody's tried to correct me on if this is the best way for collecting leaves, so that's good. That means I'm doing the most efficient as possible. Probably still not the most efficient, but up there. Almost to the, whoa, no, I'm not almost to the other side. This is a lot of trees. We'll probably only do 64 of these. Don't worry, we won't do 2 stacks. We'll just do another stack on Friday. That will be that'll be the hour of stream. It will be it'll just simply be cutting down as many azalea trees as I can before game night. I have to rush through building our custom tree then. Shroom lights getting in my way. I think most people just gather leaves their own way. I would never recommend a way to do it. Mine may be chaotic for some. D. Clark. Are there forests in your world that have partial leaves in it? No comment. Oh, that's the second time someone said that today. That's actually how most of my, how I got most of my spruce leaves. This entire biome that this box is in was a huge taiga forest. And before I chopped down all the trees in it, I was like, well, I may as well collect some leaves from it. So, you know, I collected a good few shulker boxes of leaves from the taiga biome. And made do. Now we got like, I don't even know how many shulker boxes. It was like 6 of them when I looked. There may be parts of my world that just have tree trunks, no leaves. And some that may have floating leaves, never know. Those are just dead trees. You don't. Yeah, I don't know. You're like, I don't know how those got there. Those are dead trees, obviously, or partially dead trees. Oh, perfect. We got right to the end. Quick pick these up, empty my inventory, and then I gotta take a break. Can't keep snoozing these ads forever. There we go. Time for a break. This is a good time for anyone else to take a break as well. You know, they'll just stand up, grab a drink of water, maybe grab something to eat. I don't know. There was a drought, although recently it rains all the time, so its excuse is thin. I love it. Anywho, though, As I was saying, this is a good time to take a break. Please do, if you've been here for the last hour, please do stand up, grab grab a little break, grab a drink of water at the bare minimum. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm all back. Y'all take your break? You better have. What's up, Cinnamon? Boop. Cinnamon said hi to you guys. Hello there, Charlie. It's going well. How are you? You saying hi to Charlie? Nope. You just wanna have a few head scratches. How are you doing though, Charlie? All things are well here. Well enough, anyway. Anywho. Yeah. We're just collecting some azalea leaves here in the solo world. I know. People were here for Sunday. They're like, more azalea leaves, Thad? I think you have an obsession. No. I just need them. It's no obsession. Just finished some homework, so we're chilling. Oh, that's good. Glad you got that all done. I guess it is that. It's time of the year when people are doing homework again. Probably listening to streams and doing it. I don't know if we've had anyone doing that here this year. I know last year I had a bunch of people that would hang out while doing homework and that. That or the year before. We usually have someone that does. Adding, can you expand your chat overlay by the smalls a bit so my hello message fits in one line? Does it not? Send your message again. Does like the emote fall off? The emote does fall off. That's funny. I mean, here, I'll take a look at it. Let's see. I really don't want to. We'll see what this does. If it doesn't fix it, it won't, it's not gonna fix itself, Charlie. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It didn't want to fix itself. I think I gotta like change font size and all. It's too complicated. You're not supposed to be looking at the on-screen chat. Nobody looks at the screen when they watch streams. They just listen and lurk and send the occasional message. That's all people do. It's always been just the email. I'm sorry. Looks great in the Twitch chat. You gotta add like one more word to it. Have three hays. Hey, hey, hey. And then maybe you'll have a word that follows the email. I hate when it does that. I'll send messages in people's chats and I end it like I'll have an emote at the end and it just like overhangs. I'm like, what the heck? Come on. I know the pain. I definitely look at the on-screen chat box to emulate how I believe you would see the / interpret the message I just sent from your perspective. No. My perspective, I look at everything through Streamlabs, and it's your message fits perfectly in Streamlabs for me. It's been one of those things I've had for so long now is on-screen chat. I make it pretty small, and it's more just for VOD's sake than anything. I have to imagine how you see what I say to see if it makes sense from your perspective. That one fit beautifully, by the way. It did. On screen. Wait, I could just send that, send the emote in a second separate chat message? You could. That sounds like a lot of work. It still goes to a second line then, but then it's just connected to your name. You know, I had a moment, I was hanging out in Eric's chat Monday night, yesterday. And I had a moment, I was like, I don't recognize any of these people. When did Eric's community change so much? Yeah, the name connection takes away from the hanging remote. Lines up better. Fair enough. What happened to all the people I used to know? I have no clue who's in Eric's chat anymore. Okay, glad I'm not the only one. Like, I'll lurk in there a lot, but I don't really pay attention to chat. I'm just listening to Eric, you know, talk on about weird things. W community, W streamer, W all that. But I feel like I've become what? UNC? Do you not what? No, no. Is this one of those new terms? Alright, I don't know these things. I use UNC's been a thing for like 2 years. Okay, I gotta look it up. Uncle. I mean, several from his uncle. Often used humorously to describe someone who is old or old-fashioned or out of touch. Surprised you guys haven't called me that. Short for uncle. Well, you could have said that. I see that now. So it's Unk. I'm assuming. You just like cut off the L. The L the Do you know how wait, do you know the how do you do fellow kids meme? No, I don't know memes. I know Lord of the Rings memes. Sorry, Charlie. I don't know these things. So you're saying you feel old in Eric's chat. I get that. What's crazy is that there's some people that like were there a year before I ever knew Eric. So I'm at like, I don't even know, 4+ years. There's some people that have been hanging out with him for 5+ years. I remember like hanging out with him a whole bunch more. He used to do Friday like Hypixel nights with everyone. Those were fun. I'd join for those periodically. And I always felt like I felt like the new person then. Eventually people got to know me a little bit. And I don't know anyone. Gandalf is, Uncle to Pippin. Okay, Horsey. And the other Hobbit guy, Merry. And that's not really making sense, what you just said. It's actually a good amount of leaves you can get from a stack of trees. I do carry around scaffolding. Uh-oh. I need that. And like Aragorn is now amongst Eric's community. I know. It's a different community. Great community, truthfully. He's done amazing over the years. He had I think when he switched to doing his hardcore world, he started becoming, started growing. That, and you want to know what I think helped Eric the most? He started interacting with other streamers. I never am in his stream late enough to see if he ever raids out, but Eric never interacted with other streamers. It's crazy. I'm so happy he does now a little bit. So that one SMP he was on really boosted him. One shot, I'm assuming? I know he's on that. He's been on that one twice now. I think that's the name. I think I'm assuming so. Yeah, I know about the fluff person. I've known that name for a while too. I don't watch him though at all. No, One Shot's a great place for streamers. Although I still don't really see the appeal of the server, but I think it's a great place for different communities to interact. I knew a lot of the streamers on it this last time. So like that entire month I was like bouncing around perspectives. I was like, this is great seeing what everyone's built. Anyways, I pop into my status in chat, my years-long subscription to say hello and then go into another month-long hibernation. Yeah, that's about how it goes for me too. I mean, I can't say much. Recently, Eric's actually been starting going live early and playing like different variety games. But he still leans towards that evening stream, and I'm not awake. Gotta make sure that chat knows I've been there longer than them. I like it. Yeah. Does always surprise me. It's like, I don't know any of these people. Same with Tanisha's chat. I popped into there recently. I was like, I don't know any of these people. I saw D. Clark and Dr. J. I was like, I know those two. Not to ruin your point, but Eric is live. I know he's live. That's what I was saying. He has been going live early here a couple days. But usually he leans towards those evening streams. Been doing variety. Been on for over 2 hours, yeah. You saw nothing? What do you mean I saw nothing? I saw you there, D. Clark. I booped you. It's like the complete, I have the complete opposite thing with Tan's community. She streams too early for me. I'm not around. Same with Dr. J. Oh, but Tanisha stream forever. That's fair. It's hard to catch a day stream. They'd all be new to me, right? I mean, I try my best to keep up with all the people, but I don't anymore. I can't keep up with all the streams. Most of the time mine are just simple hellos here and there. It doesn't help that, apart from Eric, all the people I used to watch a lot no longer stream as much anymore. If any at all. Like, Eric's the only one that's still going. And Jesse periodically. Eric's chat, people are up to like 3-year-long sub badges. I'm like, who are you? You're like, oh, I don't know who you are. You've apparently been here for 3 years. Get on my level. I've been here for 5 or 6 years. They don't know the 1.16 server lore like I do. Oh, I don't even know that stuff that well. I joined it near the end. I am better. No, they're good people. This community's great. There's one person that always says hello to me when I pop on in there. Susie something. Yeah. The gist of pleasantries. The goat? Oh, that makes sense too. I think Eric's chat is the only one I'm not VIP in. It's sad. Never gonna get it. He don't hand those. He doesn't hand those out. Always have to say hello to Susie. Absolutely. It's my mission. It's never gonna happen. Does he even VIP anyone? There's got to be like a total of 5 people. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. I don't think he does. No, he doesn't. You talk to Kansas, talk to T-Bot to VIP man though. Is T-Bot still around? Her streams are lovely. I actually found T-Pop before I found Eric. I think. Or more of one like this. I got raided into Eric at some point, was following him, and then Teapot raided, and then I was watching Teapot for a while. Then Teapot raided Eric all of a sudden, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm following this person named Eric. I was like, what's my follow age? It had been a year. Honestly, don't know how I found Teapot. I honestly think it was just scrolling at that point for me. A random stream I clicked on that was peaceful. So G the Key? Oh, he still streams a bunch. He's done amazing too. I'll throw his tab up in the morning if no one else is live. Don't know who showed you Teapot. Yeah, it gets blurry around those lines. That's been so long ago that most of those streams would have been found. Like, I don't even know. I think Eric, I'd found Eric before Teapot, so it must have been him. Possibly. I find crazy is that, what was it? This year, the beginning of this year, I found I was introduced to like 30 plus different communities in the matter of like a month and a half. Communities I had never even really heard of. Otherwise, it would have been a crazy coincidence. You never know. I mean, I found so many streamers at the beginning of this year. It's absurd. Put the scaffolding away wherever it is. I do find it silly from time to time. I've been around and streaming for so long. I mean, I'm nowhere near consistent as most. You know, I'm just an old guy now and just talking about the memories of all the different people I've met, all the different streamers. Crafting table cult will always live on. I got 35 crafting tables on me. Absolutely, it'll live on. What's funny, before, this is like what sold it for me with Teapot. Before this crafting table thing was introduced to me through Teapot, I was like just listening to her. And then she just said, yeah, we have like a crafting table cult. And I'm over here, I'm like, I already collect crafting tables on servers. Like, servers, you always just stumble upon abandoned crafting tables. So I would just collect them. I was like, this is the perfect fit. What are the chances? I get my Teapot dues. I think that does me well. I don't think Teapot will stream again, but she still exists. Well, that's good to know. That's too bad though. I don't blame people that eventually move on from streaming. It is it's a time commitment, and the second you take a step back, it is hard to ever give up that free time you have regained. She could take her stream in retirement. I don't know, Kanta. You didn't have to clip that, D. Clark. It's unnecessary. It's rude. I'm sure there's people that are like lurking in my stream. They're like, who the heck are you even talking about? Like, I don't know how to tell it to you guys. These are people that streamed 4 years ago that don't anymore. Some that still do. Is that how I know you, Charlie? Is it through Teapot? It's gotta be. I'm gonna start clipping things all the time. Hey, I won't stop you, D. Clark. Nobody clips things in my channel. I probably over the last 2 years maybe have less than a clip per month. That I have no clue how I know you. It's the connection of Teapot and Eric. Most likely, we probably saw each other in Teapot's chat. Neither of us acknowledged each other in Teapot's chat. And then I started watching Eric a lot because Eric streams a lot, so it's easy to watch someone that streams a lot, right? And then you're like, this person I keep seeing is actually around in the community. I'm gonna go see what they're up to. Oh my goodness, they raided Eric. They stream. Oh my goodness, they raided Eric again and again and again. And finally, after one of these, you were like, oh, check this person out. See what the heck they're up to. They're building a what? A mountain? This is absurd. And they have nice, relaxing vibes. Maybe you would enjoy that. Maybe you don't. I'm assuming you do if you watch Eric. I know every single streamer has a different vibe just by little bits here and there. I've definitely tried my best to find people that are more on the relaxing side when it comes to stream. Just because I don't like raiding you guys off into streams where it's too chaotic. I mean, I have a hard time staying in a stream where if the music's really loud and bopping, it's tough. Or if someone's just shouting, why are you shouting? Take a breather. It's fine. Lots of people love that sort of content. It's not for me too much. And it's fine in like some amounts. Like you'll have some streams where it's like bopping for a little bit, and then other streams where it's nice and fine. Like I found Teapot through Eric, and then independently found Kanta through Eric. Watched them both for a while, and then learned they happened to be married together after knowing them both separately. Wait, what is the full username here? I don't know who Kanta is. I'd D Clark, I'd I it would make me so happy. Feel free to clip anything that you think is worth it. Antelope Games. Now I recognize that. Kind of. Antelope Games or gaming. Let me look it up. Hey, if it's not this person, Cantaloupe Games, I'd be very, very surprised. It was the craziest lore drop of the century when I realized they were married. Oh, that's lovely. I didn't know that. Now, I'd be very surprised because the different people that Cantaloupe Games here suggests, I'm following them. I know this person. I've probably rated them. Over my head. Haven't had this name cross myself in a while. They took a break from streaming. I feel like not recently, but when I found them, they then took a step back from streaming for a little bit and took like a long break, and I never re-got into their community. Like this was a while ago. I recognize the different art style here now. I already follow them. That's really funny. Let's see how long I've been following. Just a year and a half almost. Back to Lurkin and Eric's. Gotta love it. How many people I follow on Twitch? Yeah, he's hosting Viking. Oh, that's another person I haven't really checked out in a while. I remember watching Viking Pilot a bunch. Then, just follow age, mogged you, and can't distract. Why? What was your follow age? I closed it already. Sure, it is much more. 4 years? Love it. Nothing too great. Light work. I'll certainly try to do so. Don't feel pressured, D. Clark. Just know you're fully welcome to. Oh, it grew. There's the happy ghast. I had a very weird split second where I was like, why is there a ghast flying at me? You haven't watched Viking in a while? Yeah. Used to hang out with in his stream a bunch too. I just moved away from it. Long while ago, I used to get you and Viking mixed up, similar-ish voices. Ish. Maybe. I guess scares me all the time. Well, you really like came out of nowhere. I kind of forgot we did that. Do, do, do. Great. Did I really not have that much rooted dirt? Oh, we gotta collect rooted dirt. Maybe I gotta start collecting blocks again. After building for like a year straight. We gotta get a harness for this guy. It's gonna be some leather in that. Do leather, and then I believe glass out of all things. Yeah, glass and a wool. Glass. Glasses for the goggles. We'll just go with a black one. Oh, I need it. Come on, Thad. Learn to count. Come here, little guy. Can I land on him without a harness? Oop. Well, can I land on him? Oh, you can. You can't. Yeah, I didn't think so. There we go. Oh my goodness, he kind of has the same look of... That's gotta be, like, coincidental. Lurking Thad. Oh, hello there, Matthew. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate that. I hope you're well. The ghast, it has, like, a similar trim to my netherite armor. That yellow, like, ribbon. Trying to get us to more of a light source. It's so dark down here. Look at that! I didn't know that was going to be that way. Oh, black was the perfect choice. There's no way it mimics my armor. We are in the dark. I know. Zoom in. Not really. You got... It's so impractical if I were to try and use this thing to fly around the mountain. The mountain makes me like 3 rockets to get from one side to the other. Put a turbo on it, right? Be cool if it could do so. You need to sleep and not be flying around. Creepers will be creeping. Nothing can really spawn under the mountain. It's all spawn proof. Just about. It's like 99% spawn proof. Well, first happy gas of the world. Probably won't be the only one because he'll probably die. Never say nothing. So you followed that up with just about 99. I'm 99% certain nothing will spawn under the mountain, D. Clark. Things will spawn on the mountain. Under the mountain, not so much. I'm 100% sure nothing will spawn in the box. In the pillared hall. Well, that's cool. I gotta, like, look to the side. Oh, that does not work. Okay. We'll just get a screenshot like this. This will be a fun one to have in the books. Well, I did wonder. It always fixes itself on the grid line. I figured that's how it worked. I didn't get to mess around with that. And then you can drag these guys around, right? Place some floating blocks right now. You can't place blocks on them. I'm so sad. Because you just attach yourself to it. Like you start to fly them around. Can you not? I don't believe so. Thought that was the whole thing. No. You can walk on it and it's a solid block and you can shift to the edge. But no, you can't place blocks. I'm trying. Mine tethered outside my Halloween. I love that. That's a perfect place to have them. I know. There's a few things that I'm with you, Charlie. I feel like that's something they could add to it where you could place blocks floating. It'd be so handy. If they added that function to it, I'd be 100% all for the guy. Yeah, I thought it'd break right away. Come down here. Hey. Okay. Okay. We got this. Okay. He might be too big to try and fly around with nicely. Yeah. It would be really nice. You can just drive them by yourself, but I want to go faster. What if I want to bring them from one side of the mountain to the other? How fast can I move you? Can I out sprint it? Anytime I do this, it's very unoptimized. I just want to see if it's possible. I don't think it's possible. You can do it with boats. Second I hit a rocket, it breaks. Like here, I'll go grab a boat. Talk about a whole nother thing that kills people early game from heights. Dangerous things. Wonder how well they work on servers. They gotta be a little laggy. I just put all those boats into a shulker. Do they go in boats? No. Well, maybe. I have no idea. I'm just proving you can... You can, fly a boat. Or at least you used to be able to. Maybe you're not able to do this. Are you able to not do this anymore? That's probably like, now that you have happy gas, you don't need to be able to fly a boat around. I'm sure you still could. But they... eh. Previously, they made leads a lot better. See Tan flying with boats? Recently? Has Tan updated to Happy Gas? Because I was able to fly with them before, without Happy Gas. Second I hit a rocket, it dies. I don't even know where that boat went. There you are. She's not updated, I don't think. Yeah. I think when they added Happy Gas, they removed this function where you could fly with boats. Because that's kind of part of the idea, is that you can now tether things together. So if we grab our Happy Gas here. Should be able to do that. Where they're both tethered together, and I'm able to... Maybe not. Maybe you can only do one. Oh, there we go. So you could do things like this tethered together. So the idea is that you could put mobs in boats, tether it to the Happy Gas, and then you travel like that. I believe. It's gonna eventually lift off. Oh no, it broke! I don't know. Maybe they just broke leads. Or maybe... No. Get back here. Oh! Aha! There we go, look at that! It has a boat! Can I hop in the boat? Oh no, it breaks it. We gotta go find a mob. That's totally what they did. They totally changed it. So you have to use Happy Gas. Oh, it's a stab. A stab in the efficiency of Minecraft. to use a mechanic that is meant to be used this way. Look at that though, that's really cool looking. I haven't actually seen that before. Like a hot air balloon, yeah. Should at least be able to shoot fireballs on command. Be really cool if you could. There should be some mobs over this way. I hope. Yeah, that's totally what they did though, is remove the function of flying with them with an elytra. Because every time I hit that rocket, it just broke. I see a piggy. I didn't about to get a kidnap just an animal. It's a mob. It's Minecraft. It's normal. Come here, little piggy. Do, do. Oh, I got him. This is really silly. Well, that's how it works. I'm just gonna let these two float around. That's really silly looking. Who knew pigs could fly? I still don't really think this is that efficient. Removing mobs. Ooh, what did I just do? Felt like everything got brighter. It is so slow. But I guess if you're thinking early game, where you don't yet have elytra, and you don't live like thousands of blocks away from things, like you're within like 100+ blocks of most, like a village or something, I guess it would work out pretty well. You don't have to try and navigate the landscape. Yeah, MLG probably here. Um, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Yeah, because it's just like a boat, I guess, or a horse, minecart, anything that you like interact with to ride it. It's a happy ghast. Well, that was fun experimenting. We'll let that guy float around in here. He'll never escape the mountain. I'm fairly certain they're programmed to stick close to the ground. So they'll just be in here for a while. See if he ever loses the boat. Rehydrate one in the end after you kill the dragon and use that to find an end city. Just leave it there floating around in the end. Yeah, I could see it being helpful there. You'd want to, yeah. Especially if you don't like bridging. It's probably faster than bridging. Interesting things. I don't know. Let's reorganize here. Million times safer than a million, but way safer. You're not gonna fall off with one of those. And I've messed around with it quite a bit, where if when you stop like sitting on it and you stop, it just puts you like on the happy gas each time. Meant to grab my tools box. Do I have that? I don't. Let's do that. I don't have a spare bed. I almost always have this bed on me, but there have been times where I've placed it and didn't pick it up right away. Let's make a spare bed. Is this making chess now? Oh my goodness, it's making chess. That's great to know. Bamboo farm has been running for so long. It's such a small bamboo farm. It's been running for so long, slowly getting to the point where now it's finally making chess. Looks like it's been making chess for a while too. That's a lot of chess. It's it's a little thing I set up when I was getting into crafters. Essentially, little bamboo farm under here. Just a little guy that kind of wraps around, gets collected up a water stream, and then it runs through a stair step like system where it first collects the bamboo. Once the bamboo chest is full, goes on to making planks, and then it makes the chests, and then after that it's just overfill. I could have it make more items if I wanted, but those are the only ones I really care about is the planks and the chests. One day I'd love to make a huge bamboo farm and have like a whole bunch of different things automated, like you could automate barrel making. Wherever those are. I think all my barrels are over at the medieval port city. Anywho, though, I do gotta take a break here. It's well past my break time, so this is a good time for anyone else to take a break as well. Please do stand up, grab a drink of water, maybe grab something to eat. It's well past dinner time, so I do hope everyone's gotten dinner already. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty. I'm on back. Y'all take your break? I hope so. So I vote to name him Joffrey. No, it's Joffrey, not Jeffrey. What, the Happy Gast? Eh, I don't usually name things. And hello there, Giz. How are you doing? I hope you're well. It's good to see you as always. We just been grinding resources in my world, basically. Having fun. We just messed around with the Happy Gas for the first time, really. Messed around with it a little bit before the Sun Paper Hats, but this was the first time. Would you consider the Happy Gas a tool? It's more like a mount. Like, would you consider a horse a tool? You'd consider a boat a tool. It's like transportation. I don't know if I would label it as a tool. Label it as transportation. Yep, it is a tool to get from one place to another, I guess. It all depends on how high of a roller you want. How high of, I don't know, classifying. Transportation uses tools, horses, cars, Happy Gas. All right. As long as we're just making that clear. What was this set to? Was it 75? It was not 75. Was it? It was not. It's definitely just 50. That's better. Let's go get some XP and heal up these tools that are on my bar. Should probably be careful. I updated, but I never checked if this farm still worked how it did. Looks like it still does. Alright, everything's good. It's kind of scary using this farm nowadays. Anyone that hasn't seen it, in 1.21, this gold farm no longer gives XP like how it used to. So I changed it, and now it does give me XP. There we go. Works great though still. Since it flies, is it wings? No. Although, I mean, I would almost label it as like a horse. It's a living animal. What kind of questions are these? If you're trying to figure out where to put like the dried gas, like the block, I'd put it under decoration. I'd rather use it as a decorational thing. Are you doing well, Giz? I hope so. I think you came in during my break, so I hope you're still kind of hanging out. It's always great seeing you. But it wasn't. It was dehydrated. So bringing it back to life. Is it a zombie? No, I wouldn't say it's a zombie. That's like saying if someone's heart stopped for a minute and they come back, they're not a zombie. A zombie I mean, it's undead. It's an undead living thing. You're zombies. 100% zombie. Alright. I always forget I have this down here. I have a piglin barn and drain farm. This is much newer. I forget I have it. Don't really use it too much. The idea was just to kind of get quartz a little bit easier if I ever ran out. But it takes a lot of gold to get even just this amount. It's great at getting blackstone. Not even... I don't know what this farm is really good at getting. Like, you'd have to have a really nice source of gold. I guess I didn't stick too much into it. Maybe like 9 stacks of gold. I'm too used to farms where they just are running periodically almost all the time when I'm near them. Oh, Giz, you would love this. Look at this thing up here. Where is it? Where's the happy ghast? It's floating around here. Look at that! We got a happy ghast flying around our world in the mountain. We attached a pig to be friends with it. I really like what they did with the lead, though. Oh, is it gonna break? Nope. It's gonna eventually get caught somewhere and break. Declick says you're a zombie. What a weird thing. It gives me the same vibes as Striders. Just a weird thing. Let's quick check these 3 chests. I feel like one of them's close. Hello there, Selena. How are you doing? 2 of them are. Hope all is well with you. Haven't seen you in a little bit. It's been maybe a week or so. Had first grade class today, but otherwise it was a good day. Well, that's good. Kids, they're supposed to make your life easier. First time in a while, 2 good days in a row. Hey, we'll take 2 good days, right? You haven't had a lot of good days. You've had 2 of them, though. We'll take it. Had a lot of fun teaching this week. That's good to hear. I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying teaching. Oh, I couldn't do it. You are a brave soldier that you're teaching such little things. Little gremlins. Ugh. So that's good. Do the kids respect me and I never have bad problems with the kids? That's perfect. That's exactly what you should have. They're really rude to the librarian, but she lets the kids walk all over her. Yep. Can you do there? Gotta ick kids. Little sticky things. Ugh. I always think the best class to teach would be a college level elective art class teacher. Oh, I could see that. You know, you have people that like probably want to be in that art class and they want to be creative and do something. I can't believe you'd be rude to a librarian. Librarians are great, usually, I think. Don't really remember the last librarian I ever talked to. Just buy my books online. K to 5 music, do all I do is sing, play instruments. Create a rhythm baseball game from my students the next 2 weeks, so I'm super excited. A rhythm baseball game. That sounds dangerous. They told her it was as big as a watermelon. Is that a compliment? College level, so the kids aren't naturally stupid, and an elective, so they actually want to and choose to be in the art class and art because it's chiller. Be honest, I'd take that as a compliment, right? These kids don't know what they're talking about. When you said K through 5, give them 15 years, they'll be like, oh. I mean, maybe they did D. Clark. Watermelon sized is a flex, to be honest. I think we're all in agreement then. What am I doing here? Grabbing leaves. It is such a distraction. This is a weird conversation. That's not leaves, Thad. Oh, leaves are up here. You gotta work to go to Waterhouse. But load up on the squats, right? So I was just thinking. You go, librarian. I think we just ended under the bridge here. No trolls yet. That's good. I think under the bridge, I don't mind having it be a little bit more leaves chaotically. Oh, we need a fence. Grab a fence. Not from here, though. Watermelons aren't that big, so there's a comment away. I don't know, watermelons are kind of big. guess it depends. They vary. Excited to watch Dancing with the Stars tonight, so I'm trying to get my homework done. Your masters? I still applaud you for being able to balance all of that. Well done. I think it's time for the dolphin head to move. We'll place it down again, don't worry. We don't like dolphins here. Nobody's nobody's allowed to like dolphins here. If you haven't built underwater, you don't understand. Go do a project underwater in an ocean. You'll understand then. It's cursed things. Don't get me wrong, I love what I'm learning, but it's just a lot. Teach for 9 hours, come home, do 2-3 hours of homework. Yeah. I don't blame you. And I bet it gets to a point where you're doing like some stuff where it just feels like busy work. That's what I always thought of school. I always thought it was a bunch of busy work. It's like, I want to do something productive. I want to do something that matters. Why can't I do that? No, here's your sheet. Do your 20 problems. Okay. Because that doesn't just slowly demoralize you. And now people, I bet they mostly look at computers, huh? Do kids still learn with paper? They have to. I'd assume so. Remember, it'd come to like a English or math class, and the teacher would have a substitute, and it would just be a packet. You'd have a packet of things you'd have to answer. Just busy work. I'm like, this is pointless. And it's just stuff you could easily answer from the book. It's like, why? Subs will run bingo or a game. That's what I'm talking about. You show a movie, yeah. I bet you could do like a musical show or something. I always enjoyed reading books. You know, you'd have a class where you'd have to read a chapter book that the teacher chooses. I always enjoyed them. I thought they were fun. Everybody like either didn't read it or really didn't like it. I'm like, what's wrong with you guys? This is so simple. Get to just read. I was also I also just enjoyed reading. Probably helped. You didn't like reading? It's fair. to be fair, some people can't see what the heck they read. Like, can't visualize it. I feel bad. It is a joy to be able to get to a point while you're reading a book and you don't even feel like you're actually just reading words. You're just in the world. But I also had undiagnosed ADHD, so silent reading a chapter book was so hard. That's fair. That is fair. To be fair, I like books like Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion, so I'm not in the normal group there. I never finished doing my read of the Silmarillion. I was listening to the audiobook, I never finished it. I had gotten I forget where I got to. I think it was the chapters of Gondolin being it was the beginnings of the chapters of the fall of Gondolin. Be honest, I'd love it to be able to go back to a time where I could just read for hours. Be great. And hello there, Rose, aka Chat Mom. Oh my goodness, that's such a lovely name. How are you doing there, Rose? I'm doing well. What were you up to today in your stream? I also don't recognize you, so how'd you find my stream? I'd love to know. Once you load on in here, let's get a shout out for you as well. I don't recognize you at all, so I'd love to hear. Were you just browsing the Minecraft page looking for someone to raid? I hear there's a recommended thing. Welcome raiders, hi. We're welcoming. You can pop on in, Rose. I'd love to hear from you. Now I'm scaring them away. They're like, oh, I don't want to talk to this crazy person. Why'd I raid them? They're like asking me questions. We're just hanging out in my solo world here today while I endlessly chat to my stuff to everybody. I don't know where I'm going with this. Hanging out in my solo world though, working on a river here, chatting away, those sorts of things. I'm sorry, my brain buffered hearing your voice. Oh, you're completely fine. You're completely fine, Rose. Sometimes I don't know how long it takes someone to load in a stream, and I instantly ask them how they're doing, and I'm like, maybe they never heard me. So I'll say it like 2 times, 2 or 3 times, just in case. So you're 100% okay. I found you from the recommended area while browsing for someone to raid. Oh, I love it. I've heard that a lot recently. I need to find this recommended area. Is it just the recommended tab? I'm assuming that's what people mean. It's so far down for me. I have what? I have a viewers also watch tab. I have live channels. I'm assuming it's that. Or is there a specific? What were you up to today, by the way, Rose? I'd love to know. Let me do this. We're just working on a river. If I look under here, Admit that. So there's browse. Viewers high to low. Recommended for me. Live channels recommended? Is that what you do? Well, of course it's all the people I follow. Some little, your little PNG tuber did not give me the impression of what your voice sounded like. And it like sort of did and didn't. Click the Minecraft counter and let filter by recommending and get someone to rate. Okay. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I always am curious how someone finds this stream. I love it. I'm glad you chose my stream. I really appreciate it. We do a lot of terraforming and all that here. We got this like mountain project I've been working on for a few years. That's over there. We're not working on it today. Still have a little bit of it to go. Just just a bit more right through here. This section here that needs to be finished up, but it's there. Just don't listen to Selena. Selena's lost in thought. They don't know. They've had a long day. Oh, thank you for the follow as well, Rose. And I went to the end of it. You went to the end. Was it your first time in your world? I was playing a modded server, except nobody else was on. So I was just vibing and grabbing wings. Oh, I love it. First time to the end, then, if you're grabbing wings, I'm assuming. On a modded server, too. Must be more of a light modded. I love that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Bit of exploring and all that. Hey now, what? You're a rock star? One of his own mods, sabotage the mountain message. No, don't read it. What's that say? Massive mountain. Works on projects here, but most of the yeah, I know. Gotta change that. It's supposed to just say mountain. It's not a mountain range. Obviously. If you need to raid and run, by the way, Rose, feel free to. I fully understand, especially after just finishing up a stream and talking for however long. We'll be here for a little bit longer, actually. I'm nearing the end of my stream as well. I'll have to figure out how to edit that. I know. I do actually know how to do commands. I just don't really bother with them. Because most of my commands have already been done because Hannah's amazing and set them up like early on and have updated them sometimes. So I'm not huge on them. There have been times where I have made them. Like for the charity event, I set that all up. It's 165 mods, my goodness. There's one of those loot chest mods where it refreshes the loot chest so that everyone can get some loot. Ooh, that's fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. 165 mods. That's a lot of mods. Hannah is amazing. Oh, lovely mod. I'll give you a quick little look around. So built the mountain, right? Terraforming all that. Not completely done just yet, but it's in a house of Dwarven Kingdom. Got the entryway here. You know, just in case you like Lord of the Rings and all that. I love Lord of the Rings. We've been talking about it a little bit today. Nothing crazy, but it always gets brought up. But highly inspired from the Lord of the Rings dwarves and the architecture there. And we got one of the rooms started here. Big pillared hall. Eventually there'll be more rooms. Some to this scale, some most likely smaller. This is the one that we do have started. Cool room. I haven't built any more pillars, if anyone was wondering. Didn't have a chance. I should have. I did have a little bit of time Monday, but I was messing around with Axiom a bit. Instead. Oh, it's slowly coming together. Anywho. Back to our river. Dwarven Kingdom! I'm a sucker for Dwarven Kingdoms. For whatever reason. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to hear. This is why this is why I always show it off a little bit. See if I can sucker someone into sticking around here. We don't have too much of the Dwarven Kingdom built just yet, but one day we will. I have a lot of it designed, a good chunk of it, especially for this box, for our pillared hall here. But, you know, you get the vibe here and the vibe that we have with the entryway. I'm gonna lurk for a bit. I have to feed the dog and then take her out for a walk. Sounds good there, Rose. No worries at all. I fully understand. I appreciate you sticking around and telling us a little bit what you're all up to and all that. I really do. Let's get another shout out for Rose. I can always appreciate that someone that sticks around for a few messages. But you enjoy your lurk. Take care of that dog as always. Can always appreciate the pets. Right? Anywho, back to working on the river for a little bit. Place these last bits of leaves I have on me. Then I gotta wrap up here. I still got things I gotta do tonight. I've been having more and more late nights where I'm needing to do things after stream. When I tell you guys, stream is one of my few times where I actually like take a moment to take a break, and it's still just like actively doing things. I enjoy my days I don't have my streams, because I need them. Like Saturday, oh, I rarely do anything on Saturdays. Busy, busy Thad. We can cover right over the beacon. It's funny. I miss any messages here? No, I didn't. Just making sure. I appreciate everyone hanging out with me tonight and anytime I'm streaming. I really do. At this point, I feel like I say that so often, it's almost becoming not sincere, but it is. It is sincere. It always amazes me how many different people pop on in and hang out with me, even just for a little bit. And those of you that hang out with me for an entire stream, I don't know how you do it. I gotta drive you guys crazy sometimes. I haven't done this interior yet, have I? I know I almost did one day. No, I haven't. One of these days we'll get it done. I still know what I want to do with it. I'm not hanging out. I'm working on, there's no door. Working on some stairs for a new build. No idea what the build is, but I saw some stairs that I like. So they are first, and then the building after. That's crazy. Or what? Oh, was that just a fix somewhere? Oh, I'm not gonna try and reread that. I had a hard enough time. You're building a staircase with no idea of what the build's gonna be. Oh my goodness, we're getting another raid. I'm to the end. Crunching. Hello there again. What are you doing? How was your stream? Let's get a shout out for you. Were you playing some chess on stream? Stream 0. Oh, it's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that, Crunching. It takes time to get anyone to hang out. Played hardcore one. Ooh, you played some Minecraft and then died. Oh, shucks. Man, this took a turn. Turn for the worst right away. Then chess, then survival Minecraft. I'm telling you, it's where it's at. How's my stream been? Oh, it's been lovely. It's been lovely. We've been hanging out. We collected some materials at the beginning of it. Messed around with the happy gas because we finally have that. Finally updated to have that. So messed around with that for a little bit. And then just finished up adding another couple stacks of leaves here. Extending the river. We're almost to the point of how far I had them on the other side. So I'm just about ready to start adding in probably different blocks. Coarse dirt and moss. It's the next step. And then leaves and that. Or not leaves, the plants. Oh, I never did any of those either. We gotta add some like campfires or sticks. You know, it's getting there. We've been chipping away at this side of the river. This left side. The right side, we definitely did a lot faster. I kind of did like a section of it like here, where I did like the full section of it, fully detailed, just to see what it would look like. And I really liked what I did. So after that, we kind of broke it up over a few different phases where you sweep over it with one set of blocks and then another and then another and another. You get the point. Really like where it's going though. It's lovely. Cool, right? It is cool. It is cool indeed. Although I do think I was just wrapping up here. I'm sorry to raid right away, Crunching. Right as you get here. I do think I'm gonna raid out. Let's reload Twitch just in case there's some people. Oh, I know. I gotta wrap up here. I just finished what I was working on basically. So this is a good time as any before we start anything new. Terrarium install. Oh, let's go say hello to Zelda. Short Zelda. Absolutely lovely streamer. Definitely worth the follow. Another chill stream. I believe they're in their Blazing Caves world. Not 100% certain. I don't know it too well. Trade your... I don't know that person. I'm sorry. They're crunching. Usually I like to check out a streamer before I raid them. Just to make sure they're a good person. Someone I think I should send viewers on over to. It sounds like you had a lovely stream, Crunching. Appreciate the raid once again. But anywho, I am wrapping up here for those that are lurking, for those that are hanging out with me. This is a good time to grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you're subbed, grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I just really, really appreciate it when people do grab the raid message. It means the world to me. It really does. Glad you had a good stream. Oh, it was. It was a good stream. Plus, Zelda is an amazing streamer, so already worth it to raid on over with me. Give them a follow if you're not already. And I believe so. This looks like their Blazing Caves world, so I'm gonna get an upgrade to my little raid thing that they have in the world. You'll see. They're a lovely person. Definitely worth it. But anyway, I think that's all I have for you. I'll see you all Friday. So I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week. We got Thult Game Night Friday, so we'll be playing Don't Starve together on that. So it'll be fun. But anywho, y'all